Hey guys and gals, today I'll be talking about a movie, especially a Bollywood. This is a Bollywood horror movie, which is great because it's been a long time I talk about these Bollywood horror movies, and the reason why I say a long time, let me just say this is I'm re-uploading my old videos now, and I did review a lot of Bollywood horror movies, so hopefully I'll be able to edit them and put them back here. I do have other issues to deal with, but that's another time, another story. But this Bollywood indie movie is called A Question Mark in parentheses, like two dots, a question mark. That's the name of this movie. And if I'm correct, it was done in 2012. This is like a found footage from India, done like it's like a combination between Paranormal Activity and Blair Witch Project combined together. And it's about a group of friends, young adults, and they look like college buddies, and they're gonna go out in the woods and like a cabin in the woods type of thing in India and shoot their film project, And you have three beautiful Indian ladies, couple guys, each of their own characters, pretty much typical characters. And as you see in horror movies, you got the jock, you got the comedian, you got the one that's kind of strict, like he's proper. Then you got a cast of characters. And then they're all likable too, so I kind of like this movie. They're all likable. They go out in the woods, driving by, having fun, talking about the film project, introducing themselves, and they go up taking videos up in the mountains, like in the forest mountains, like the hills. And they met up with this Indian guy, and he started telling them a story about a suicide forest and what he does. Like people call suicide, like to kill himself, and he collects the bodies, pretty much. So you already got your little startup story. If you watch a lot of these movies, you already know where this is going at. Anyway, so the young adults got into their cabin, pretty much, and they're going to shoot a movie later on. One of the scenes, you have this guy pick up a doll from a suicide victim, and they bury the doll. And of course, you could just tell where this is going to play out, The movie kind of drags a little bit with them having fun, enjoying themselves. But then you get to the point when spiritual activities start happening, a possession scene of one of the victims start happening, and then when it got too far, three of them decided to leave the cabin, and while the few of them stayed behind. One of them came back, started telling the story how two of them been snatched away, and it's pretty much you have a knocking, banging, like I said, you got one possession scene, and they start dying from the spirits, stuff start happening. Without spoiling anything, I mean, a question mark. To me, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good for what it is. It's nothing new in the horror genre period, especially because mostly Bollywood horror movies usually mimics mostly American horror, pretty much. But I enjoyed it because I thought the characters were likable, the story was there. You pretty much get to the point of what this movie's about. So I say check it out. Peace, guys, and see you later.